everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. I am so glad you could make it. Today I'm going to be doing a full review video on the Coach 2005 re-edition in the crystals. If this is the first time you ever seeing me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, mostly handbags. I like those a lot, but today we do have a review type video over this bag. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you to consider click the subscribe button and give this video a like and ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get it into the video. So yes, hi, hello everyone. How are you doing today? I thought that I would do a review on this bag because I recently did the unboxing. I haven't had this bag for that long, maybe like a month, if that, but I've been using this pretty much every single day since I got it. So I have already gotten a decent amount of wear out of this bag, and I already have some thoughts. Like, I have some things that I want to talk about regarding this bag. So I thought, what better time to go ahead and do kind of not a first impressions, but like a 1 month review, like my first initial thoughts kind of thing. So we're going to talk about pros and cons and just things that I've noticed while having this bag. So if you want to hear my thoughts, then just keep watching. So this bag is the Coach 2005 re-edition. If you have not seen my unboxing video, I will link it down below for you. And I also did a comparison video between this and my Celine Ava. So if you want to see either of those, I will link those down below, like I said. Again, this is the 2005 re-edition, and this one is specifically in the crystals. Now, they do have this in multiple different colors. They have this in leather as well, but this one is like the jacquard like fabric, and that is just the one that I got because I thought it was really cute and I wanted the crystals. So starting off strong with some pros for this bag. One pro is that I think it's deceivingly small. Like, it's not that small. You can actually fit a decent amount of stuff in this bag. I haven't had any issue like getting all of my quintessential everyday items in this bag. I think that's a really good thing. I feel like when you look at this one, you can kind of think, oh my God, that thing is tiny, it's not gonna fit anything, which I understand why you would think that. It is pretty thin, but it does fit quite a lot, surprisingly. So that's one definite pro. And then another pro is that I've gotten so many compliments on this bag. Like, every time I take this out, someone compliments it because it's really cute. Like, it is a very, very cute bag. It's such a fun Y2K kind of situation, and I think this bag really deserves all the love. Like, it's adorable. So if you want a bag that you're gonna get a lot of compliments on, I would highly recommend this because you definitely will get compliments on this one. Also, the quality is very good. Like, the zipper on here is super buttery. Just the quality of the leather is really nice. I have been taking this out and I have kind of not like rubbed it up against anything, but like there have been times where I was sitting down and like maybe like I squish it a little by accident. Haven't had any issues with the quality when it comes to that. But I'm really glad that it has the leather on the corners right here. And just overall, I do think this feels like a really nicely made bag. It doesn't feel like flimsy or anything. It feels nice and sturdy. So that is very good. Now, I know that doesn't seem like very many pros. The rest are going to be cons, not because I don't like this bag. I do, and I'm still going to be carrying this bag around because I still think it's adorable. These reasons that I want to talk to you about are the main reason why I made this video, that I'm making it right now, because I feel like these are things that I've never experienced before. Let's just get into it. So the rest of these are going to be like cons, but then the first one we're going to talk about is kind of like an iffy thing. It's like maybe, and that's going to be the strap. So there's no like giant glaring issues with the strap, but I do think that it's kind of hit or miss on if it's going to fall off your shoulder or not. Sometimes I wear this and I think it just depends on what I wear, but sometimes I wear it and it stays on no problem, but other times I wear it and it wants to fall off almost immediately. So, and I'm not wearing like silk or satin or anything like that. Like, I'm usually just wearing a sweater or like a t-shirt or something, but it's very hit or miss. It will either stay on great or it's just gonna fall off and then I have to like readjust it and reposition. So the strap is not the absolute best. I do think that my Celine Ava shoulder strap is much better. Maybe it's because it's too long. I do have it still set on the second longest setting, so maybe I will change it to the shortest setting, because that's how I usually like to wear my bags anyways. I wear them pretty short. So maybe I'll change it to the shortest setting and then we'll see how it works. But so far, the shoulder strap hasn't been my favorite thing. It's not terrible, but it has been hit or miss on if it's going to stay on my shoulder or not. And then the next thing, and this is the one that I feel like is quite, I haven't had this happen before. This bag is so thin that it's just gonna fall through any chair you put it on, okay? Like me and my mom were at the nail salon the other day getting our toes done, and I put the bag like right next to me in the, you know, the chair that you sit in, the massaging chair that you sit in when you get your toes done. I was sitting there and I put the bag next to me and it fell through the hole where like the armrest is. You know, like you have your armrest here and then there's like a little hole. It fell through the hole. And that's not the first time. It has fallen through like the hole in a chair. It also falls in my car. Like if I'm sitting in my car at the driver's seat, right, I put my bag like right to the side right here. And it literally fell in between like the crack in my car. Like this, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's so thin. I've never had this problem with any other bag before, but it is so thin that it just keeps falling. And then I don't know what to do about it because I'm terrified that all the crystals are gonna come off. I haven't had any come off yet, so I guess that is a pro that I forgot to mention, but then again, I haven't really had this bag for that long, so I can't really talk about the crystals already because I don't really know, but none of them have come off yet, which is really good. But I'm just so confused and I don't know what to do about it because I've never had a bag be so thin that it just falls in every single crevice that it possibly can. So that's just one thing to think about. And also this bag will not stand up straight. Like it won't stand, I mean, it will, but you have to like put it in a way to where it's like got leverage for it to stand up on its own. Because most of the time it will just slide right back down. So if that bothers anybody, I'm just telling you what I have experienced. This is just kind of random stuff. So falling out of chairs is the biggest issue that I've had. Again, I still like the bag, I'm gonna keep using it. Another con is this flap. Now I know that the Celine Ava Triumph bag has the same situation, but on that bag, it's a button. Like this kind of flips forward and then you button it. So it's super easy to undo and then zip. This is a full-on clasp. Okay, so I literally never clasp this bag. So this is what it looks like when it's all done up. But like, you're not gonna be able to be undoing this, you know, at Target and then getting into your bag. It's gonna take way too long. So I always just keep it open. Now, this is not a big deal for me. I'm not saying that it's like a terrible thing that you're gonna have to keep this open. Like, who cares? But if you're somebody that really wanted the extra security of having this and the zipper, it might be a little annoying because you're basically having to get rid of one security option because it's just gonna take way too long for you to be unclipping your bag like a million times a day. So there's that, but that's really about it. There's no other like massive cons. I haven't had any like structural issues. I haven't had any like defects. I haven't had any quality issues. That's the word I was looking for this whole time. I haven't had any quality issues. I just think the one big thing with this one is that it's very thin. So you're definitely gonna have to be very mindful about where you put it down because depending on where you put it down, it's just gonna fall. And I know you probably don't want that, but again, I still really like this bag. I'm very glad that I got it. With it being under $400, I still think that it's a really good bag for your money. And it's adorable. Like, it's still so cute. The crystals, the Y2K of it all. I'm still obsessed and I'm gonna be carrying this around for the foreseeable future. But I just thought that I would give you those small updates, and then I will do maybe like a 6-month review or something after I've had this for a much longer period of time. But yeah, I just wanted to give you some quick little first impression updates. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you also have this bag or if you're planning on getting it, or just leave me a comment down below telling me anything because I'm nosy and I want to know that. But you guys, thank you for watching this video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me and then subscribe if you want to, and be sure to ding the little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!